going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 98 overall Mold Breakers cards from Part 1 and Part 2 for you to add to your MUT 23 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. A lot to go over in this video. Let's start with how you earn these free fantasy packs. You can get up to 2 of them, and they will be found in the Mold Breakers Field Pass. So the first one is going to happen at level 10, and this is a 98 overall B&D pack. Now, a weird thing happened to me with this pack. I opened it up last night. I earned it last night. The night part 2 of the promo came out about 9 p.m. Eastern time, and when I opened it up, it actually contained both Part 1 and Part 2 players. Now, a lot of people told me that their pack did not update, and I don't know if they earned it before Part 2 content came out or after, but the really strange thing is that I backed out of that pack. I wanted to show it to you in this video, and I went back into the pack this morning, and when I open it up now, strangely enough, it's only containing the Part 1 players. So it did update, and then it unupdated, if that makes any sense. So if you're opening up this B&D pack and you're wondering which best Part 1 player to choose, we're going to pick a couple of them or show a couple of them in this video, so don't worry on that. But you can actually earn a second pack that will be updated with the Part 2 players, and it's also non-B&D. The second pack is going to happen at level 17 when you max out this entire field pass, and again, this one is non-B&D, so there's a few different routes that you might want to take with your selection for the card within this non-B&D pack, because number one, you can just sell the card, right? And some of them are going between about 250 and 300k, so that's a nice little coin amount that you can get. Maybe you need to save it for the Rookie Premier promo, likely coming next week. Number two, being that it's a non-B&D card, again, of course you can sell it, but the other option is you can use this card to put into a 99 overall Ultimate Mold Breaker set or a 99 overall Champion set. So you can get essentially one half of what you need to build out a 99, and of course the 99 Ultimate cards have all 99 attributes everywhere. So I want to give you the best 98s in this video, but I also want to talk about the best 98 you might want to select based off of completing another set. So if you're at home and you're confused on what I mean by that, let's go through it. We're in the item sets for Mold Breakers, and you can spot the difference between the two very quickly. So Cameron Wake is a 99 overall Ultimate Champion, and then Jonathan Taylor is just a 99 overall champion. So the Ultimate Champions, Cameron Wake, Jim Taylor, I'm just scrolling through a few of them, they have 99 attributes everywhere, and if you go into their set, the requirements are very specific. So if you want this Jim Taylor card, you need the Ben Skoranek 99 overall card, and then you specifically need Andrew Beck, which is one of the 98s that's in that non-B&D pack that you're going to get at level 17 of this field pass. So if you're targeting Jim Taylor, you can get one half of what you need for that Jim Taylor by taking the Andrew Beck out of that fantasy pack from level 17. And in that case, if you need to get the Ben Skoranek card, you're going to have to pay a little bit, right? These other 99s are between 450 and 500k, and in return, and for this specific set, it's kind of dumb, but in return, you would get the Jim Taylor, you'd get Ben Skoranek, and Andrew Beck all back. Jim Taylor would be non-B&D, the other two would be. Unfortunately, in this situation, all three of them are fullbacks, so you can't really use them all at the same time. So with that being said, I wanted to point out, in my opinion, the best Ultimate Champions, and then the 98s that you would need to take, the corresponding 98s that you would need to take out of that fantasy pack to get one half of what you need. So on my list, I do have Jim Taylor, 99 speed fullback. A lot of people scum kick to the fullback. You can use that to your advantage. He can block very well. He can catch. Again, 99 attributes everywhere. The card's going to be good. good. As far as abilities go, he gets a handful of them for 0 AP, and that's going to hold true for all of the other Ultimate cards. So the other ones that I think are worth taking a look at are going to be Chris McAllister. That's from part 1. Chris McAllister, I can't pronounce this dude's name, so I just wrote on my list 49ers dude, and I'm going to kill his name there. So if you want a Chris McAllister, one of the top corners in the game, this 98 dude from the 49ers is the one that you'd want to take out of that free fantasy pack. Another really good card is Bruce Matthews. He gets Secure Protector for 0 AP, 99 attributes everywhere, including speed at left guard. You would want to take Trevor Penning from the 98 overall pack to get 1/2 of what you need to complete that Bruce Matthews set. And again, whatever you put into these sets, you get back in return. Sammy Knight is a really good and versatile safety. Again, attributes everywhere at 99 make him very good. You would have to take Rodney McLeod as the 98, and then Buchanan, Deion Buchanan is one of the better 99. So this is a pretty good set to do as well, to get all 3 of those cards in return, and you would get that McLeod for free via the Field Pass pack that you earn at level 17. Michael Irvin is on the list, surprisingly, even though he's a Cowboy. And the one thing, again, I keep mentioning these 99 attributes, that includes 99 run block on Michael Irvin. So he's one of the best receivers in the game. And this is another really good set to do, because Matt Collins would be the 98 that you need to put in there. And I think Matt Collins, spoiler alert, is the best 98 out of all of these cards. We'll go through the best ones, but Matt Collins for sure. I got him on the team, and he played amazing for me. One other 99 Ultimate that I think is worth it is going to be Mark Bavaro. Really good and surprising tight end there. And again, another good set to do, because you get the Mark Bavaro, you'd get Kyle Pitts, and then TJ Hawkinson is a very good card, and another one of those 98s that you would need to take out of the free pack. To get all 3 of those, you got 2 wide receivers and a tight end that are pretty much 99 overalls. And there's one other one I almost left out here. It's Earl Campbell. The only problem with Earl Campbell here is that you would get back Curtis Samuel and Jonathan Taylor. That's 2 more running backs, and Earl Campbell doesn't get like the freight train X factor, and at the end of the day, those are just the dominant running backs in the game. So those are the best Ultimate cards and the corresponding 98s that you would need to pick specifically out of that free fantasy pack if you want to get one of those Ultimates. But let's just go over all of the best 98s in general, and we're actually going to start with this Curtis Samuel card, which is a card from the part one of the promo, and I think he's a really, really good receiving back. Now, he has terrible trucking, but I'm not overly concerned about that, because 99 speed, 99 excel, 99 catch, 99 change of direction, even the break tackles at 99. Even if you just want to put him in as a 3rd down back, a receiving back, somebody you can rely on to pass the ball, that's what you want to do. Unfortunately, he doesn't get good like receiving back abilities. He does get evasive or human joystick for 0 AP. Up to you on which one you want to do. If you're playing on old gen, I think human joystick would be the move. If you're on next gen systems, evasive is probably going to be it. And if you do want to spend 1 AP on him, if he's going to be your primary back, you can spend the 1 AP on short and elite to help him in the receiving game. I mentioned it a moment ago, I think Matt Collins is the best 98 out of all of these cards. 6'4", 98 speed, deep route running at 99, mid 96, short 98, spec catch at 99. Like, he's got really good attributes for a receiver, and he's very tall. But the cool thing about this card is that he also has 98 run blocks. So if you're a runner, this is a must-have for you, and he's still reliable to throw the ball to. I also want to show you what his attributes look like on my team. He's got a 50-50 Eagles team, and he's played for a handful of teams, so he gets a lot of various team chems. But as you can see here, I pretty much got 99s everywhere on this card, and we add in that 98 run block. Now, with his 0 AP abilities, a little bit weird. He either gets Nasty Streak or Secure Protector. I just don't see how Secure Protector would work on this card, being at a wide receiver, unless maybe you motion block him. But I did throw Nasty Streak on him for 0 AP, and then also Deep Out Elite for 1 AP, and that combination has been very, very good for me. So remember, with the Michael Irvin set, you would get back Irvin, you would get that Matt Collins, and also TJ Hawkinson, and I think he's one of the better cards out of all of these 98s. If you're stuck with just the Part 1 pack, I think this is my favorite card out of the Part 1 pack. 6'5" receiver, 97 speed, deep route running at 95, mid 95 as well. If you can get those bumped up a little bit higher, that would be ideal, but I think he's a good slot receiver, and you see he's got 98 short route running, 99 jump catch, catch in traffic, spec catch. He's got that big body at 6'5", 251 pounds, and he gets pretty good ability. So for 0 AP, you can go Deep Out Elite if you're going to play him as an outside receiver, or you can go go short in Elite if he's going to be your slot receiver, and that's what I would recommend. Also, for 1 AP, you can get deep out, short in, or even route tech if you want. The next two cards are very scheme specific, but could be great for your roster if that's what you're doing. So at right outside linebacker, we have Andrew Van Ginkel, and if you run a lot of man coverage and need an outside linebacker on the field, this is your guy. So he's 6'4", 97 speed. You can see the block, shed, finesse, move. Those things aren't important on this card. I mean, he will be pretty solid against the run because of those, but the main thing here is that this card gets 98 man coverage at the outside linebacker position. For abilities, you can either go deep route KO or mid route KO. So again, very specific to a man coverage scheme. If you're going to user him, you definitely want to throw Lurker on there. You will have to spend the 1 AP, and being that he's 6'4" and you can get him up to 99 speed fairly easy, you know, that's definitely a route you can take. And he also gets Tackle Supreme for 1 AP, which is going to be good against those freight train and, you know, phenom running backs out there. And at the same position, but a zone scheme, you have Logan Wilson, which is another part 1 card. So Wilson, 6'2", 97 speed, block, shed, finesse, move, power move, all pretty much stink there, but he does give you 98 tackle, 98 play rec, and he has 98 zone coverage. So if you run a heavy zone scheme and you need an outside linebacker on there, you can go that route. He's going to get flat zone KO or mid zone KO for 0 AP, and if you're going to user him, Lurker for 1 AP. He also gets Acrobat for 1 AP. Andrew Beck is the best fullback to go with, and I like this card a lot here. 96 speed, 92 lead block, 90 run block. He gives you attributes for more of a receiving back with short in Elite and short out Elite. I would definitely go short in Elite for the 0 AP, but another really good thing about this card, if you need a fullback and you rock a theme team from the AFC, he gets all AFC team chems. So now you got a fullback that's likely going to be a 99 overall and can help you get your full theme team to a 99 overall. Devondre Campbell is definitely the perfect budget middle linebacker, and I say budget because you can get this card for free. 6'4", 96 speed, 96 zone. You can't see it on here, but he also gets 98 man coverage. Hit power, block, shed, tackle, all very good. He's very versatile. He can stop the run. He can play the pass with zone or man coverage. And if you want to user him, you can do that as well because he's 6'4". You will have to spend 1 AP on Lurker for him if he's going to be a user. If not, he gets Pick Artist or Short Route KO for 0 AP. Only if you're going to let the CPU control him, I would put the Pick Artist on there. And then if you're going to user him, you need to spend the 1 AP on Lurker. But very, very good and versatile card. Another receiver similar to the TJ Hawkinson card from part 1 is going to be Tyler Higbee, which is from part 2. Another tight end who gets a wide receiver card, 6'6", so an inch taller, a little bit heavier as well at 257, 96 speed, and then he gives you the 99 catch and traffic, spec catch, short route running, his mid route running, and deep route running, 95, 93. So the deep route running is not as good as TJ Hawkinson. I would only play this guy as a slot receiver because of that, and unfortunately, he doesn't get the greatest abilities for that. He does get deep out Elite for 0 AP, and then he gets mid and Elite, which I think is mostly worthless. If you do want to spend the 1 AP on short and Elite, that's definitely recommended. And one other thing you can't see on this card is that he has 88 run block, which is like top 5 or 6 run blocks in the game for wide receivers. So if you have a really heavy run scheme here, you get Michael Irvin, you get this Taylor Higbee, and you get Matt Collins. You got 3 of the best run blocking wide receivers in the game. And speaking of run blocking, at tight end, you can go Trevor Penning, which is a offensive lineman turned tight end from this promo. This is a part 1 card. You're strictly only picking this card up if you're a heavy runner. Put him at tight end. He's got 98 run block. That's all you really need to know. Abilities, he gets either all day or post up for 0 AP. I honestly don't know which one's better out of the two, so you can experiment with it yourself. I think for the most part, they pretty much do the same thing because they're both passing blocking abilities. So the final card is another part 1 card to close it out. It's Kirk Cousins. This is just, at the end of the day, a really budget-friendly quarterback. If you really need a quarterback, you maybe just picked up the game for the first time, or you've come back to the game from a long hiatus because you stopped playing, but now you're back to grind the Season 5 Field Pass. This is your guy. So for 0 AP, he gets Gunslinger or Hot Route Master. You got to pick one or the other. And then for 1 AP, you can get Pass Lead, Elite, Fearless, and then whichever one you don't pick for the 0 AP ability. So basically, you can get Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, Pass Lead, Elite, and Fearless for a total of 3 AP. And he does have the generic 3 release, so you definitely are going to want to put Gunslinger on it. And there you have it. Those are the best 98 overall Mold Breaker cards to take if you want the best available, or whatever one you want to take to complete one of those ultimate sets. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.